Mr. President, I'm Jeff Whaling, Chair of the National Hemp Association, representing 90% of state hemp permit holders. All states have adopted hemp, and every national farm organization supports hemp. Hemp has been absent our landscape for 85 years and has not benefited from the research, technologies, and funding available to America's other commodities. With your support, hemp can become America's next natural resource. Farmers want to grow hemp, manufacturers are seeking sustainable natural fibers, and consumers are demanding more environmentally friendly housing, food, feed, energy, and clothing. Mr. President, hemp can help. Here's how.
Hello, President Biden. My name is Morgan Elliott, and I'm one of the co-founders of our family-run industrial hemp company, I&D Hemp. In 2018, my dad, Ken Elliott, his wife, Julie, and I launched ourselves into the industrial hemp industry, focusing on what our industry desperately needed: processing. We are located here in Fort Benton, Montana, which has a long, rich history of firsts. As a famous stopping point on the Lewis and Clark Trail, this is the birthplace of Montana, and now it is the birthplace of an industry with the first true scalable industrial hemp campus. We are food, feed, and fiber. What started out just a couple years ago of just my family has grown into a family of over 30 employees, all who are motivated and passionate about making lasting change in the communities that we live in, the soil that we grow in, and the nutritious products that we offer. You have heard and will continue to hear about the amazing things that this crop can do, and your administration can support an industry that is truly sustainable, regenerative, innovative, and dynamic. If we take our campus here as an example, which at full-scale production will employ over 75 employees, and similar centers come online, we can see some substantial impact. If in the next 5 years the grain and fiber industry grows to 8 million acres, that could easily translate into over 70,000 jobs and $12 billion in market share. That's not including the farms, the ranches, and the customers that see such great impact from this wonderful crop. We know those numbers may not be staggering, but in a community like Fort Benton with less than 1,500 people in population, 70 jobs is life-changing. This town, like so many other rural communities across this country, has been on a steady decline. Fewer and fewer farmers, smaller and smaller class sizes, local businesses struggling to stay afloat. We know that we're not the only solution, but we can say from personal experience that we've seen a boost in energy and hope where we need it most, with the jobs, in the neighborhoods, and with the American family. Hemp needs a supportive and progressive administration. It needs well-funded research, fair regulations, and time to develop. But we know with a little bit of help and investment in the right technology, hemp has roots to change a nation, if not the world. We call it the goodness of hemp.
My name is Faye Coleman, and I am the co-founder and CEO of Pure Genesis. Mr. President, we actually met in Philadelphia at an MLK Day of Service event. Your focus then and now remains to be our citizens. One thing we have in common is our focus on the climate, which PG believes begins with education. Our purpose is to educate our communities on the value of hemp. We are right now partnering with HBCUs, community colleges, and local leaders to educate. We do this through developing integrative STEM hemp curriculum to create a pipeline of talent in this industry, to revitalize underperforming BIPOC communities, to restore underutilized land, and to reinvest in small business and workforce development. This is done with our students, faculty, and Black farmers. And with that, Pure Genesis would like to say thank you, Mr. President, for your focus and your interest on the impact of hemp.
Hello, Mr. President. I'm Steve Groff from Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. I'm growing hemp using regenerative agriculture practices. So I was energized when I heard you mention cover crops in the State of the Union. You can see the remains of a cover crop here where I no-till planted fiber hemp. This sequesters CO2 and ultimately creates incredibly nutrient-rich soil that produces nutritionally dense food, strengthens the environment, and mitigates climate change, even better than organic practices. This is where it all comes together. The field that I'm standing in has been turned into a hemp maze. We're going to use this to educate people about the many sustainable uses of hemp and regenerative farming practices. Thank you for your strong advocacy for this crucial trend toward future-proofing American agriculture. From a farmer who has been pioneering in these efforts for nearly 30 years, I am truly grateful.
Hello, Mr. President. My name is Brett Davis. I'm the Vice President for New Holland, North America, based in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. We are happy, as New Holland, to partner with the National Hemp Association, and we kindly ask for your support in developing this emerging, new, and exciting industrial hemp industry.
Hello, I'm Greg Bombaugh, CEO of Flex Farm Technologies in Elkhart, Indiana. We manufacture composite materials for the automotive industry where we utilize hemp, we utilize flax, which both come from Europe, and we also utilize jute products, which you can see down there, that come from Southeast Asia. It would be a tremendous opportunity for us, both from a logistics, financial, and from a greenhouse gas standpoint, to be able to get this material from North America, particularly in the US and in Northern Indiana. Any support the government would be willing to give would be much appreciated, as it would make us much more competitive in supplying natural grown materials into the automotive industry. Thank you for your support.
Hello, Mr. President. I'm Rachel Berry.
And I'm Chris Berry.
And we're first-generation farmers focused on regenerative agriculture, small-scale production, and educating our community.
We're located in Princeton, Illinois, at Prairie Renaissance Farm, where we are certified naturally grown. We're growing hemp to improve our farm by increasing biodiversity and soil health.
We grow hemp because it's an important plant ally for local resiliency, self-sufficiency, and regenerative agricultural practices. Hemp is more than a commodity crop. It's a community crop.
President Biden, I'm Michael Woods, CEO of Big Sun Holdings, located in Elizabeth, New Jersey, and New York City. We're introducing Black Buffalo 3D construction printers capable of printing infrastructure like you see here and residential housing to North America, which will result in our customers being able to print the vertical walls of affordable homes in less than 24 hours. Our goal is to further expand on the sustainability and efficiency of 3D construction by incorporating hemp-based concrete ink into our structures, which will reduce our carbon footprint and create buildings that will continue to absorb CO2 during their lifetime. Not only will we use hemp in the mixture used to print the walls, but for the insulation, the flooring, the cabinetry, and one day structural panels. To do so, Mr. President, we need an American hemp supply, and we seek your help and support of this infrastructure effort. Thank you very much for your time.
Hi, Mr. President. I'm Lori Daitner, and I work for Dawn Enterprises in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. I'm standing in Project PA Hemp Home, which is a complete renovation of a blighted house. We've used hempcrete insulation, as you can see in the walls behind me, and we'll be installing hempwood flooring. It reduces your utility bills by 30%. It continues the hempcrete to sequester carbon over the lifetime of the material. Using hemp in our building products is just the right and smart thing to do.
I'm Hunter Buffington, Executive Director of the Hemp Beat Coalition. We need your support to fulfill the promise of hemp for our planet, our animals, and for generations of Americans to come.
Mucho gusto, señor Presidente Biden. Soy Ada Quevedo Turner, Directora de Administración y Procesos y Licenciatura aquí con Santa Fe Farms. Queremos que usted y su equipo entiendan que su apoyo es necesario para los granjeros que tienen la oportunidad de ayudar y cambiar nuestro medio ambiente. Solos no podemos.